What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It's an absolutely beautiful spring day here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to check out a new beer. Now, the beer I have today is called Kenny's Dey Drinkin, and this is obviously based on Kenny Anderson, legendary quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals, and is affiliated with his charity. This is from 16 Lots Brewing out of Mason, Ohio. I believe Mason is down south by Cincinnati. I'm not that familiar with the geography of the southern part of Ohio, but if they're sponsoring a Bengals beer, I'm guessing it's in that area. So like I said, this is 16 Lots. I don't think I've ever done any beers from them on the channel before. I might have had one or two of their beers, but I don't really see them a whole heck of a lot on the shelves near me. I managed to pick this one up out at Kibbee's in Bluffton. I think I paid the whopping sum of $2.29 for this can of lager. Now, there is a little bit of verbiage on the can. It says, light lager. Kenny Anderson gave 16 years of his life, his entire pro football career, to our beloved team in Cincinnati. Now his charity continues with that same spirit. A portion of the proceeds of this beer help fund the Ken Anderson Alliance. Here's to 16 years of cheers. And there's a little logo here. I'll throw it up there in the corner for the Ken Anderson Alliance. So I guess if you want to donate some money to that, feel free. What else do we have here? 7 IBUs, light and crisp, the perfect beer to enjoy before the roar in the jungle. So I guess this is kind of a tailgate beer. I know a lot of people out there are not lager fans. I am, you know that. I'm not a big hophead. I'm more a fan of lagers. I think these are more sessionable and easy to drink. I can only do so many IPAs in a row before the heartburn kills me. So let's check this out. 4.2% ABV, Scream Session Light Lager. I got sucked in by the can. Whenever I see a sports-related or music-themed beer, I always got to give it a shot, like a sucker. All right. So like I said, it's got Kenny Anderson on there throwing the ball. Number 14. Now, color-wise, this thing, oh my God, ton of carbonation in there. Ton of bubbles, big boys too, floating around everywhere. As to the color, this is pale straw. I'm going down the low end of the SRM chart from Brew HQ. It says a 1 or a 2. It's pretty clear. You can see through it, but ton of carbonation. Head, not bad. Probably had a finger's worth of white head. And it's hanging around. I thought it would dissipate quicker than this, but it's still there, so guess we can't really complain about that. Let's give it a sniff. That smells light, grainy, maybe like a little bit of a light citrusy, lemony kind of smell as well. Inoffensive, nothing crazy going on. Again, it's a light lager. It's supposed to be a tailgating type beer, session beer. It smells the part. Let's give it a shot. Oh, before I jump into that, ratings-wise, does fairly well. Untappd 3.5. Beer Advocate had an NA. I think there was only a handful of check-ins, but I think it was a 3.8 amongst the people that had reviewed it, but because it didn't have enough to meet, whatever the minimum threshold is, it got an NA. So let's give it a sip. Extremely light-bodied. Yeah, it's light-bodied. I wouldn't say it's medium. It's light for sure. The carbonation I'm picking up. I'm not usually one that burps from beers, but even after just that one little sip there, I got a little bit of you can feel the carbonation going, a little bit of a burp brewing. Taste, it's kind of light, crackery malt. You get maybe like a little hint of sweetness in there as well. Maybe a tiny bit of lemon. I thought I picked up on the nose. You get like a lemony citrus as well in the taste. As far as the hops, there's nothing big in the realm of bitterness or anything like that. I mean, again, it was 7 IBUs. I don't think anybody expected it to be. So this is kind of a simple beer that's designed for a specific purpose, and I would say that it meets that purpose. This is crisp, this is crushable, this is something that you could drink a heck of a lot of before you went into a football game, and like I said, that's what it's designed to do. Now, normally light lagers, I like lagers, but I like them to be more maybe caramel flavored, a little bit of a more robust taste to it, but I can get down with the lighter ones as well once in a while. So this is supposed to be competition for your Miller Lite, Coors Light, Bud Light, whatever you'd normally drink while tailgating. For me, I would have this over any of those any day of the week. This would certainly win. Is it the best beer in the world? No, it's not supposed to be. I bet it's not even the best beer they make, and I'm sure they acknowledge that. But for its purpose, this fits the bill. And for me, at least, would be a big thumbs up. Nice crushable taste. Nice little crackery malt backbone there. Tiny bit of that citrus notes with it as well. Balances out pretty decent. On a nice warm day, I could drink a lot of these, but I only have the one. So, is what it is. Kenny's Dey Drinkin Lager, 16 Lots Brewing, out of Mason, Ohio. Big thumbs up. You guys did a solid job with this. I wouldn't mind having a few more of these. Hey, if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had Kenny's Dey Drinkin Lager? If not, what's your favorite sports-related beer? I have a couple of Eagles ones in here, a couple football-related ones from Inside the Five up in Maumee. I'm not sure what my favorite one is. Probably Dallas Sucks, the Eagles-inspired beer, just for the title alone. Let me know what your favorite sports-related beer is. Till next time, cheers.